全ての邪悪流の頂点に立つ俺様の真の姿。
How's it going, guys? MadLightStar here back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are looking at the brand new LR Carnival Omega Shenron, freshly released. Managed to pull a copy in only 400 stones, which I'm very happy about. So we're gonna get our showcase out of the way and see how he kind of fares. He leads GT bosses for key free HP attack and defense plus 200%. Red flag instantly. Red flag, this category is terrible. It is just not there. It needs so much help. I haven't got the baby EZA because he's not out for another week. And yeah, this team just doesn't have what it takes for this. Like, spoiler alert warning, you're going to hear a lot of GT bosses complaints in this video. So his super attack effect is the Dragon Thunder, raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack with a high chance of stunning. And then his 18 key is the Purgatory Dragon Slaying Waltz, which greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, lowers attack and defense, and seals the enemy's super attack. Pretty decent super attack effects. Raising defense on both of them, greatly raising on the 18 key. I really like it. I do wish he had some attacks somewhere in one of them, maybe on the 12 key, like give him a bit of an attack raise as well as the defense, but I think it's a pretty decent super attack effects. So his passive is Catastrophe Born of Malignant Energy. He activates the entrance animation upon the character's entry and changes Ink Key Spheres to Rainbow Key Spheres for 7 turns from the enemy entry's turn. All enemies attack and defense minus 25%, key plus 3, and attack and defense plus 200%. Also additional 20% attack with each super attack performed. Already a problem here. 20% attack per attack, up to 150%. That's 5 attacks. Is that 5 attacks? No, that's not even 5 attacks. That's what? 20. I'm bad at math. That's what, 7 attacks? You do 7 different attacks in order to get that? Like, that's not good. And you're gonna see when we get into it, he does not hit that hard. All right, and then he gets key plus 1 and 5% damage reduction per GT bosses category ally on the team. GT bosses category ally on the team. So this guy leads one of the worst categories in the game, and then he has to rely on those units to be on the team in order to get his full passive. This was such a horrific fumble. But let's not waste more time. Plus additional 7% damage reduction per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, and if HP is 50% or less on the character's start of attacking turn, revives with... Wait, if enemy HP is 50% or less at the start of the character's attacking turn, revive with 70% HP when the character or an ally attacking the same turn is KO'd. Attacks effectively against all types and launches an additional super attack from the turn in which the character revival skill is activated. And here's the final problem. This guy is a 200% leader for GT bosses, so the game wants you to have run 2 of him. So you get the revive off with 1 of these Omegas, and that's it. Tech 24 World Tournament Goku, he's in this same situation. Double leader, both want to rely on revives to get their full passives. But the difference is, Tech 24 World Tournament Goku, he gets his full passive if any revive goes off. Omega does not. Only 1 of the Omegas can ever get the full passive, which is a massive problem. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to go straight in and we're going to see how things go. As we're going to run, of course, the GT bosses team. This is currently the best I've got because, I mean, I'm not running Ice and Nova. I'm sorry, I'm not running Ice and Nova. And Baby's not here yet, so this is the best I'm gonna have to do for here. We're gonna go into Red Zone Freezer. We're not gonna waste your time. We're gonna go and see how things go. I'm gonna warn you in advance, this is gonna go very, very, very slow. But let's not waste time. Let's get into the Red Zone Freezer event and let's see how things progress. Alright guys, and we're in the Red Zone Freezer event. As you can see, we got double Omega on the first turn, which kind of is a pain in the ass, but we'll just kind of progress along with that. I'm gonna now mute the mic so we can watch the intro animation one more time.
全ての邪悪理論の頂点に立つ俺様の真の姿。
Okay, so here we are. We got the full GT Bosses team all ready and waiting. So this is currently what we're running with. See, we got STR Super 17 on the team, guys. This is how dire it is. So 227k defense. Remember, this is 55%. We are full level 10 links on my Omega, so we haven't got to worry about that. We just need some kind of big bad bosses unit next to him, and then we can see his full passive. So let's not waste any time. What's the friend at? So this is 5 and 8. So that's some rough link relay. Never mind. But yeah, let's not waste the time. Let's go in here. So as you can see, we're on a full GT Bosses team. So with the 5%, he's at 35% damage reduction from every GT Bosses category ally on the team, because he has 5% per GT Bosses category ally, 7 users on the team. Do the math. And then now I'm going to grab these key spheres here. So we're going to get another 3 key spheres, which is another 21% damage reduction. So we're at 56% damage reduction on this turn, which sounds pretty good. But the issue is that because it relies on rainbow orb changing in order to get as many key spheres as you can, it does mean also that you're not going to get as many as you want in the later parts of this fight. So we start out with at full level 10 link 3.62 million. He does not hit very hard at first. And not only that, not only not hit very hard, we are running a rotation where he has not got big bad bosses and shadow dragons. But I'm not really going to be able to get big bad bosses for a little, not big bad bosses, shadow dragon for a little bit, because I need one of the SHENRONs to be on the same rotation. And then the 17s could do what they need to, and then the friend Omega hits a 3.38. Yeah, he just doesn't hit very hard, especially at 55%. Even at Rainbow, really, he doesn't hit that hard. In fact, my number one thing about the GT Bosses team is that it just doesn't hit hard, period. There's no heavy hitter on this team who has, like, you know, built-in crits or built-in additionals for free, all that kind of stuff. It's all just a bunch of different units just kind of faffing around trying to get their best passive out. And even then, you get them all out, and then no one here even really does spectacularly in their jobs. Like, do I really care if Omega's going to be doing you know, 8 million attack stats if I haven't got the revive and I'm not super effective at all types? Do I care if, like, this guy's the only unit on this team, the Tech Sin at the end of this rotation is the only unit on this team who has like crits built into their passive. Everyone else has, you know, built-in stats, all that kind of stuff, but it all gets their very specific things. You know, the 17s, they have to keep on super attacking, all that kind of stuff. All right, so here we are. We've now got Big Bad Bosses active. So right now we have Big Bad Bosses GT Fierce Battle. We are at 279k defense. We are missing pretty vital links here though, because look at Shadow Dragon. Shadow Dragon is an extra 20% attack and defense. So when Tech Sin comes on, he's gonna like get another 20%. He's gonna be much higher. So he can look good with the right partner. But the issue is it's just this team. Like, even if he was just on, like, I don't know, if he was extreme class and you had the run on Omega's team on the 150, I would prefer that to this. I prefer this to a 200% GT Bosses lead. 4.64. Like, look how slow we're gonna go through this. So we're gonna do this. He's not gonna do a health bar. Oh my lord, this is really depressing to actually put into force. And then this guy 3.65. Like, what is going on? What is happening? What is this team? Like, I can tell you now in advance, we're not seeing the whole of this. We're not seeing the whole of this fight because we're killing time already. We are going so slowly through this fight. Can you please get initials, please? This is. Oh my goodness! This is going to be a fun one. I can feel it. This is going to be a very fun one. So maybe actually we can get the super attack done here on the Shadow Dragon army, and if we get that, then we can have a look at the revival potentially. Because what you really kind of want to do with this team is not even be at full HP. You kind of want to be working your way slowly down to like 50%. So you're just kind of skirting along that kind of HP threshold. Because if you're skirting around that, you can then potentially always have the revive in your back pocket, because you're always going to have an Omega on each rotation. Like, there's no chance you're ever floating off Omega. If you float off Omega on this team, like, you're dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're just absolutely, you're cooked. Alright, hopefully, maybe, how much damage does this do to the Shadow Dragon army? Oh, only 135, never mind. They took no damage. So, this is, you know what's really funny, actually, thinking about it? This morning, because Omega's released today, whenever Dokkan has released a new unit nowadays, they usually do a thing about how the greatest partners, you know, all the kind of benefits you get towards using this unit. They showed Omega this morning. This, I want you to remember, this Texin was released for the 7th anniversary. He was the banner unit for the LR, Goku, and Vegeta. He was the banner unit. This is almost 2 years later for global players. He was listed as the optimal partner for this Omega. He was listed as the best partner for this Omega. A 2-year-old banner unit was just like, yeah, that's the best one. Do you know how sad that is for a new unit? A new premium summonable 200% leader. His best partner was a 2-year-old Dokkan Fest. 2-year-old Dokkan Fest banner unit. Oh, this is interesting. We can get this. So, do I want to get the... Yeah, I'm going to get both active skills in here. So let's not waste any time. I'm going to put myself on mute, and then we'll watch both of these active skills. I'll admit, if there's one thing I do love about Omega, it's all of the animations. He just looks so cool. So we know we're not getting super attacks on this turn, so that's good. So we can just do this. We'll leave the Shadow Dragon army in the middle. And then we're going to just do this. So, yeah, so Omega on his active skill. Actually, I didn't talk about his active skill. He greatly raises attack. He massively raises attack and it does an attack break. It's not that impressive of an attack skill. The attack break is good because it means you can just avoid damage. But other than that, it's nothing spectacular. But like, look how little damage we just did on that super attack. This Omega is getting pretty close to fully built up, and he has big bad bosses active this time. It's just this team needs more. I wouldn't mind his attack stats so much if there was another hard hitter. Like Super 17's doing a little bit here. Yeah, like look at 17 go. He's doing some stuff. He is contributing. Like, I'm not going to complain and say he isn't contributing here, but this is turn 5. We have to get him out on turn 5. Actually, just going to build him up a lot, actually. That's pretty good. So now we're just kind of... We're playing along with the fact that, you know, we're always on death's door. Which is kind of how we want to play here. When we get the active skill or the revive, like, it just basically means one of the Omega styles is going to be a lot better. So what's my Omega at? 7.59. He's still got a bit of ways to go before he fully builds up. But, you know, I thought that was going to be an additional. Additionals would be good on this guy just for building up his passive. And look at that, 40, no damage from that super attack. But yeah, see, this is my problem, man. We're at 14 minutes and we're at third form Frieza. If I was running a competent team, like, you know, full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, all those kind of teams, like, we would already be done. But here we are. We're still fighting our way through this Frieza. And then, yep, so there we go. So now we're on to the next phase. If I had to bet, this is going to be the term we finally revive. Oh yeah, we're definitely reviving here. And now, look at that. We've lost his intro animation. So we don't have the rainbow orb changing anymore. it feels like they expected this team to do better than it actually is. Because I bet what they kind of thought was, oh, you'd be done on turn 7, so you're not going to have to worry about no orb changing. But now we have none. So now we're only getting like what, 7% damage reduction each time we're popping an active skill. So now we're going to start to really suffer from the fact that we've got no Rainbow Orb changing. So how much does this do? How much are you going to take here? 156. So he's still alive. Pretty impressive, honestly, for 55%. But we're just going to start struggling. And now we've also ran out our window on the revive, because the Shadow Dragon army is going to die there. I know they're going to die. They're going to take so much damage from Frieza. So now we've ran out that kind of get out of jail free card of the revive. So now we're going to start to really kind of suffer. No orb changing, no revive in our back pocket. Wait, he lived? Huh. I was not expecting him to live. Oh, baby. And now baby gonna double super. Doesn't matter. If he supers baby, we will revive. So... Oh, he didn't. How much HP? Come on, man. Well, at this point, we're going to revive. There's nothing we can do about it, so I might as well just force it out. But we do get to get it in the video. So, yeah, let's just get it out of the way. Never mind. Are we actually just gonna keep on skirting along now at this HP threshold? So 8.57. I think we're at like almost the closest point. We're almost done with getting all of his attacks. This team is going so slow. It's just going so slow. So Super 17 now. He's doing his thing still. I think at this point we can just kind of say, so as you can see, the problem with this team isn't Omega. The problem with Omega isn't Omega. The problem with Omega is GT bosses. It's just GT bosses completely handicaps this unit from being able to do anything of value. He's the strongest hitter on a team with no superb standout units. Omega would be standout if like he was leading Piccolo Jr. or Fusion Zamasu or any of that kind of stuff, because he would be a slot 1 god. Like, he's a slot 1 god, but it doesn't matter if he's a slot 1 god. When you guys can't, it not only does he have to be a slot 1 god, he has to be a damage dealing god. He just doesn't need, and he doesn't do that bit well enough. Are we? Oh my goodness, we're actually not going to get the revive, are we? We're not gonna get the revive, because now the other Omega is going to we're going to be above 50% HP again due to the Dokkan attack. Can we just talk about the fact we got a Dokkan attack as well? How often do you get the Dokkan attack nowadays? In Red Zone Freezer at that with a good team, I barely see the Dokkan attack. Yep, we're back to 4 HP, and this is definitely where we're just gonna pop the active skill and we're just gonna see the final attack stat. Let's just get it over with. Very unimpressive damage there, but he is type disadvantage. Oh, we want to put this here. So look at that, 320k, 35% damage reduction. We're gonna grab these. So that's another 4 key spheres, rainbow key spheres. So that's 28% damage reduction. So we are at 63% damage reduction. Very high number, and it's not a big deal for this unit to have it at this percentage. Like at 55%, I will definitely take that all day long. And then 10.4. So this is his max. This is definitely the final attack stat. He is not going to get any higher in attack stats. But as you can see, we're just not doing that much damage. Super him. Come on, super him. I would be curious to see the attack. Alright, so if he supers now, we are just dead. If he supers now, we are dead. So yeah, that's Omega Shenron. If you're not a collector or stupid like me, there's no point to summon for this guy. There's none. not until we get a complete year that's basically dedicated to GT bosses and the absolute revival of that category. Like, what we need is we need Shadow Dragons in this game. We need a premium Ice. We need a premium Nova. We need a premium, you know, we need a better Dokkan Fest. We need a Dokkan Fest Baby. We need all that kind of stuff. The issue is this GT bosses just doesn't have anything that's actually like notable. It's all mediocre units. All of them. They're all mediocre. Really? No super attack? Huh. Alright, now we're definitely dead because we're going to do this. He's probably going to take a bit of damage from these normals. And then that is going to be it. But yeah, so that's it. Like Super 17, like he needed to be better turn 1 and all that kind of stuff. Like we're on turn 5. Look at this, we're on turn 12 and we're still not even close to being done. Okay, here we go. Now we get to see how much it's going to do. How much it's going to do. 662k. Yeah. Okay, guys. So that's the Mega Shenron. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, night, morning, even if you guys are. I'll see you on the next one. And take care.